Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is October 24th, 2025, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the NASDAQ 100, that's QQQ, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor, please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over here to these charts and see what we see. Maximize this, resize this. Hope I didn't mess it up. There we go. What we see on the NASDAQ QQQ is a green candle still. We are getting close to an R2 level. That's that yellow line peaking right back there. This little line right here. But we still have higher lows and higher highs heading into here, and we're close to the all-time high at this time on this picture. Let's go ahead and go down to the monthly chart and see what we see there. Boom. On this monthly chart, zoom, 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 zoom in here. That should be good enough. Right now, what we are seeing at this time, we are still above the 9-10 moving average. That's this blue line right here, a little bit extended. We did get close to a quarterly R1 and all. So again, kind of slow down there. Got to see if we're going to actually cross that come next month and all. I don't think we'll cross it this month. Only a few more days left in this month, but we are looking very strong and looking like we can probably do that. So again, that's what I see there. Let's go ahead and go down to this weekly chart and see what we see there. Boom. On this weekly chart, weekly. Let's zoom, 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 zoom in here pretty good here, and all, because we want to make sure we see what we're seeing here. And on this weekly chart, a few weeks back, we had this bearish pattern. Didn't get confirmation. We ended up with the inside pattern, and all. After that bearish pattern, this inside candle here, inside this candle right here, forming what is called a bullish harami. And now on this bullish harami, we have gotten this candle right here, which is confirmation. And we got an all-time highs again this week. So again, right now, it looks like this market may be ready to go higher. You would be expecting this thing. I'm expecting this thing to go higher, but I have to kind of like just wait and see what actually happens. My high point, my high target right now with my pivots is somewhere above 630 and all, and see if it actually happens. That's like what, $12 away at this time. So again, that's a pretty good target and all for what this thing can do within a week. And all, I'm kind of comfortable with that. That's what I see at this time. Being above, these are monthly pivots. So see that? These are monthly pivots. So the end of the month is going to be coming up, come next week. So I'm going to be seeing this thing actually open up the following month, which I think is the end of round next week, above pivot and going at least to this point right here, this green line, which is an R1 on next month, and which is 627. So again, no trade recommendation, even though I'm calling out these numbers. That's about $10 away, a little less than $10 away. So again, I can see this market maybe reaching that level, at least based on what it's been doing here in the past with these pivots and all. But let's go ahead and go down to the daily noise and wrap this on up. And I'll zoom, 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 zoom in here on this daily noise and what we see here. On this daily noise, the big thing here is today. Today we had this gap and all, gapped above these highs that we was trying to get above all week long. And all, as we can see, on Monday we came up there, couldn't get above it. Then the following day we ended up dojing, and then after that we ended up creating this evening star, these three candles right here, and all. But we didn't get confirmation with this green candle here. Confirmation candle would have formed down here, but we didn't get that. We got the green candle, this candle right here. And this was kind of like, okay, these bulls are actually really present, and how are they going to get across this top? So in the day, we ended up gapping, up here above this top with the overnight trading. Usually what causes that. And it looks like this is a pretty good gap. We should be opening above pivot, and I'll come next week. And all these are weekly pivots and all. So my concern is, will we come back down to pivot, and then head back to the upside, or will it be a gap and run? I'm thinking we might come down. I'll be waiting to see if this thing comes down here and give us a pullback and then run up, or will it just run up? That's the thing that we got to be careful about. Based on your trading plan and your trading strategy, trade accordingly. But that's what I see, and that's all I have today. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.